Então, nós estamos aqui com o Thomas Wittig para conversar sobre a participação dele no primeiro Congresso Internacional da Hellinger, o DNA das constelações familiares. O Thomas ele vai conversar sobre o contexto das constelações familiares no mundo empresarial. Então, assim, Thomas, como funciona esse entendimento? Porque até então as pessoas separam trabalho, empresas, de família. Como que esses dois campos se encontram? Como que isso funciona?
Okay, that is indeed an important and for many people a new question, because family constellation started with Bert Hellinger in the field of family relationships. But then it was discovered that the same or also different orders apply in organizations and in business, for example. So since then, a lot of work has developed, and it helped many people to build and run organizations at a more effective and efficient level, actually.
And so the families are, as famílias estão intimamente, I will speak in English, the families are intimately connected to the companies. Do they speak to each other?
In many ways, actually. So, for example, not only in family businesses, there it's very clear, because you have the founder, and oftentimes the family works within the organization. So everything that happens in the family also is transferred into the organization and vice versa. But it also happens this way in many other organizations, because our relationships in our, for example, couple relationship in our family play an important role in our business life, for example, or when we are leading an organization or we work in an organization. In other words, what we bring home from work, also sometimes we bring back from home into the work. So it's important to understand the family and business relationships between people and the dynamics between these two areas.
Good. And is it the same in the public area and the private area?
Yes. So when you're referring to public and private area, we can also talk about, let's say, private organizations, private businesses, for example, or public sector organizations. So, for example, when I'm working with organizations, there are some specialties in public sector organizations, because oftentimes public sector organizations serve a large community, sometimes a whole nation. And in private business, we also have our clients that we serve, but sometimes with a different focus. So the dynamics are often different, but surprisingly similar across the organizations. So it's important to understand what causes these dynamics and what can we do as members and as leaders in these organizations.
Good. And what about your theme at the DNA Congress? Is renewal and renovation, innovation, and the new.
Yes. So in general, I'm focusing my work very much on organizational and business constellations and dynamics. One of the key topics, actually, I found is about innovation and renewal, because that is very central to any organization. Without innovation, without renewal, the organization is going to decay and becomes less competitive and immediately enters a crisis. So the question is, how can innovation succeed? And that turns out to be a central topic, not only for our business life and our leadership, but also for our personal development. And I found this is a very essential question also for next generation leadership development.
Okay. So this moment that we're living through, we have many disruption movements.
Yes.
Is this all about?
That is an important aspect of it, because right now, as you say, we see many disruptions. So we have to work with the disruptors and those who feel being disrupted.
Okay.
And so here new aspects come into play. For example, startup innovation or new technologies. And a new technology can do a lot of great things, but it also comes with new responsibilities. So think about the digital transformation, for example, which causes a lot of new developments, but it also comes with responsibility in terms of privacy, security, and actually the effect on us as human beings, predominantly.
Ok. Então é isso, eu agradeço. Thank you, Thomas Wittig.
Thank you.
E se você quiser entender um pouco mais sobre esse universo das constelações familiares sendo aplicados para o contexto das empresas, da inovação, de tudo na vida, porque as constelações familiares, elas atuam em todos os níveis. Como somos o mesmo em qualquer das instâncias que nós estamos convivendo, a gente também vai encontrar muita compreensão nesse contato com o mundo empresarial nas constelações familiares. Então, nós vamos ter o primeiro Congresso Internacional em dezembro, em São Paulo, o Congresso Internacional Hellinger, o DNA das Constelações Familiares. Muito grata, Thomas.
Obrigado.